San Antonio-based progressive grassroots group Texas Organizing Project joins the fray against two proposed city charter amendments. In just a matter of hours, the latest battle over the Alamo and how to teach its historical significance to students is resolved. And the San Antonio City Council greenlights proposed e-scooter regulations. This is your Express Briefing podcast for Thursday, September 13th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. With two major victories already this year, the Texas Organizing Project, a progressive grassroots group based in San Antonio, is joining the fray against two proposed city charter amendments on the November 6th ballot, planning on knocking on 36,000 doors of potential voters to convince them why the San Antonio Firefighters Association-backed proposals are bad for the city. While TOP's board decided against taking a position on the third proposed amendment that would require binding arbitration between the city and the firefighters union, the group is against proposals to loosen requirements for referendum attempts and set salary caps and term limits for future city managers. Winning Texas Organizing Project support is a boon for Mayor Ron Nierenberg and the majority of the city council opposing the proposed charter amendments, as well as the Secure San Antonio's Future PAC and its opposition campaign. The latest Alamo battle was over in just a few hours Tuesday morning, as a curriculum advisory group that had recommended the State Board of Education remove the words "all the heroic defenders" from Texas social studies curriculum to describe those who fought at the Alamo, indicated it would keep heroic in the curriculum, with a member of the advisory group noting no one had intended to minimize the deeds of the Alamo defenders. The group's earlier recommendation had set off a barrage of criticism that drew more than 60 people to Tuesday's meeting, where the board also discussed the possibility of removing the words Moses and Judeo-Christian values from high school social studies curriculum, and debated over how the Civil War is described. While board members appeared to support the change to include the previously used wording to teach Alamo history, the group won't take any final action on the standards until November. And Wednesday, the City Council gave an initial stamp of approval to a proposed set of regulations for the rapidly growing number of electric scooters appearing downtown and beyond, with the council set to approve an ordinance next week that would be followed by a 6-month pilot program to gather data that would help decide if changes will be made in the spring. 3 companies, including one local firm, now offer San Antonio dockless e-scooter rentals that can be parked anywhere and are unlocked through smartphone apps and GPS, with several others eyeing to move into the market. Unlike Austin and San Francisco, currently San Antonio does not cap the number of scooters allowed to operate within city limits, with city officials reporting at least 2,000 scooters now in operation in Alamo City. If the city staff's recommendations are approved in October, San Antonio will prohibit anyone younger than 16 from riding, and will require scooters always operate in bike lanes when present and yield to pedestrians, though sidewalks still won't be off limits as originally proposed by city staff this summer. Scooter drivers could also face fines for reckless driving, riding while intoxicated, and moving infractions. And that's your daily San Antonio Express News briefing for Thursday, September 13th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts.